Hello, how is everybody doing? I just took a shower. I'm going to do my makeup. So get ready for a bunch of videos. First thing we're going to do is skin prep. So I'm going to use the Point of View. So this is Michaela, like the biggest TikToker ever. She came out with her own line. So I'm going to use her Point of View Drench It first on my skin, and my skin needs it. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is so good. Oh! I need a little wake me up and shit. And then I'm going to go in with the Point of View Nourishing Glow Serum. I love this. These are my two favorite products from Point of View. So I'll go ahead and, oh, maybe a little more. Hello. We're not a little baby here. We're dealing with mature skin. And then same on the neck. I just wanted to like come in close to show you what these two products have just done to my skin. That's it. Okay, taking the hair out, and we're gonna put the Salt Air Orange, Ocean Orange Flower all-in-one hair. Wait, is it heat protectant spray? I love this so much. I'm not doing anything tonight. I'm just gonna go to dance class, so I don't need it to be big, or I don't need to put any volumizing product in it. But anyway, I'm just gonna quickly brush this through and then pin my hair back while we do the makeup. Okay, CL. This is CL. All their products are freaking chef's kiss. Okay, so, but we're gonna start with this, and this is the Tint and Protect SPF 50, but they have, let me show you what else. They have like bronzing sticks, and then this might be my most favorite thing of all time. This shirt also I got on Etsy, same as the Princess Diana one that I was wearing last night. It says, "You constantly amaze me, but not in a good way." That's the mood today. I do have one of these. It's not exactly the same. It's like a different color, I think, on my Amazon store. So I'll be sure to link that up. If you guys don't know that I have an Amazon store, it's Stunk by Samantha Amazon. You can Google it. It's in the link in my bio, but you can Google it and it'll come right up. And I have a whole fashion, shoes, sunglasses, readers, all the favorite things that you guys maybe did not know. But this shirt is my favorite and I love it. Okay, we're going to start with this brand, CL. So CL, everything about this brand is, oh, that's what I meant to do, has SPF in it. All of their makeup has SPF in it. So it's so exciting. Let's go. Look, that perfect match. So it's a skin tint. It's not going to give you the same amount of coverage that a foundation would. And I know you guys, you prefer a skin tint, and you probably only want something really intense if you are going out for a very, very special occasion. But usually you guys want a skin tint, and this is perfection. I mean, look, it's perfect, and it has SPF 40 in it, so SPF 50 actually. Once the skin is done, I'm going to go right into brows and start prepping, because these products need to sit. So this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze Gel. It's so good, you guys. Stop it right now. It's got this cool little brush, and you're just going to flick those brows up. So your menopausal brows that you plucked to oblivion in the 90s will come back to life. So I just push them all up, and then I kind of go to the strays. We're going to let that sit because that needs to dry fully. And while that is drying, I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Born This Way favorite concealer of all time. And just put a little there, and I'm going to let that chill out, pigment down, so I save money on my concealer, because a little bit goes a long, long way. While that's like pigmenting down, I'm going to go in with the CL Mineral SPF Sculpt and Protect sculpting sticks. So let's go ahead and do that. And yeah, I mean, to be fair, there's not one speck of sun outside in San Francisco today. I will say we were getting like the most beautiful summer weather extended through November, which was incredible. But now it's back to regular San Francisco cloudy weather, but the sun, don't get it twisted, the sun can still damage even through the clouds, but look how beautiful that is. I'm just going to add a touch more because, you know, those who know that I need a little extra. And yeah, so easy to work with. And look how pretty that is with SPF 50. I will be sure to link everything up after. I will link it all on my Shop My Store. And what I've been doing lately to make sure you guys have like a whole look of mine that you really like. So I create the video, I upload it onto TikTok because Instagram's a little bit different. I don't like to usually do a long form video, but I prefer it on TikTok. And then I create like a whole shopping list on my Shop My, and then you can just literally purchase everything that I'm wearing. So I will do that afterwards too. This brush is so good. This is the It Cosmetics and Ulta collab. What? Fits so well right under. We're just going to blend out the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use concealer. This is for hardcore girlies who have serious bags and need serious coverage. This stuff works like a charm. I let it sit a little bit more and then I'll blend it out with a sponge. I'm going to add some illuminating drops to my skin. I'm using the Summer Fridays illuminating drops. This actually comes in like a little duo. This is the bronzing drops. I am so obsessed. I don't know if I need any more bronze right now because I'm kind of bronzing a lot, but I want to glow. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my hand, and she looks like that. Ugh, she's a beauty. She's a beauty. Okay. I'm going to use that same brush. I love this brush so much. I'm just going to add a little extra glow strategically, and then we'll matte out the places that we don't want to glow. But sorry, that's so pretty. Let's add some of the bronzer since we're here already. Yeah, let's do that. The bronzing drops, they're so good. It's like no sun outside, but I'll be bronzed. I'll be bronzed. Okay, so look. Just keep adding these bronzing drops. I'm sorry. Just a little more bronze because we love it. Oh my God, I forgot to set my under eye. This is the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. That's all I have left. Look. That's a damn shame. Luckily, I have the peach color, and peach actually works very well with my skin tone. So before you do anything with your concealer, make sure you use a clean finger and pat it out so there's no creasing right beforehand, okay? And then I'm going to go in and we're going to set it. This powder is so good, you guys. Oh my God. If you know me, my biggest pet peeve is when people don't set their concealer and they're like, we can't, we're in our 50s. And I'm like, no, you have to. You just have to use a good powder. This is the Secret Brightening Powder by Laura Mercier is so finely milled. You can barely even see it. And then let's go ahead and, where it's too glowy. I mean, we want to glow, but not in the wrong places. And then I just use a little brush and I just kind of like do that number, right? But tell me, like, where's like the creasing happening? Because the creasing on my under eye is only happening when I don't set it with a powder. So I don't, and I'm 57, so I don't know what you guys are talking about that you can't use powder under your eyes. Like, it's the only way to go. For brows, since I've set them and they're nice and hard now from that Anastasia, I'm going to use the $1 Billion Brows. I've been talking about these nonstop because these are very inexpensive. This is their micro brow pencil. And I'm going to start here. And I think a lot of women who over tweezed have this huge amount of area here that is missing. And it makes them look a little strange. So this is my own personal preference. Not everybody will want this, but I like to come and fill that area in the center, okay? And yeah, I think Anastasia Beverly Hills has like a whole, like, she measures where the eyebrows should start. I don't care about that. I just try to see what I like, what looks good on my face, and what I think is my personal preference, which we all should do. Okay, the brows are done. This is in the color taupe. I did go a little bit heavy, but trust the process. It's gonna all come together when the rest of the face is on, but I really do love this. This is, like I said, in taupe, but I think it could even be good in a lighter color. All right, now we're gonna go in and start setting everything with powders. Because we use cream, we're gonna go in and set. And my personal preference right now are these House Labs. Now, House Labs I love, but for some reason, they won't accept me on TikTok, and they won't let me, I don't know why, like use their, like post their products on my TikTok shop. They just say, you are not allowed to post. So I'm very bummed because I use this product all the time. So if anybody knows anybody in House Labs, can you please allow Stung by Samantha on TikTok to use your products on her TikTok shop? We're getting to the stage now where I'm about to clip up my hair and get it ready for the day, but I'm going to go in and deepen everything with the NARS bronzer. I had someone reach out to me and say, why do you use 2 different colors or 2 different bronzers? Because I like my forehead right here to be really, really deep, my chin, tip of my nose, and just like right here. So I'm adding 2 different colors to create dimension, and that's why I use 2 different colors. I'm going to go in and contour my nose with my favorite contour powder from the TikTok shop. Love this so much, you guys. It's got this like flower emboss. It's so nice, but I just use this one color right here. Tap, tap, tap. And just draw a couple of contouring lines to straighten my broken nose. And yeah. Just these little things can like make all the difference. And so have fun and play with makeup. That's the whole point, right? For eyes today, we're using the Laura Mercier Caviar Sticks in the 2 colors Cocoa and Burnished Bronze. Okay, so Burnished Bronze and Cocoa, these 2. All right, that's what we're going to be using today because people have been asking non-stop about these, and they are so good for our mature eyes. So I'm taking the Burnished Bronze and I'm going to go all over. I did this the other day and you guys loved it so much. It was so simple. So I figured, okay, we'll do it again. So I'm just going all over the eyelid, super sloppy, doesn't matter. And then I'll go in with the darker brown Cocoa right on the outer corner of the eye, kind of going up, okay, just like that. They are so easy to use, and I'm going to use my finger to blend them out. Okay, I'm just going to use my finger and just push the product all the way in. That's how simple it is, and I mean, it's like as easy can be, right? So you can tap it and kind of push it and it just blends easily. So come inward. So when I do the outer V, I just kind of drag everything in towards, because I don't want to push product out anymore. It's already where I need it to be. So I gently like tap, tap, tap. Okay, can you guys see? And then we'll do a little baby wing and some mascara. Today I'll be using the Ribbon Mascara by Too Faced. This is actually a tubing mascara, so it puts like a product on your lashes that makes them look longer, and then it comes off when you wash your face at the end of the night. And like, don't be afraid if it looks like all your lashes are falling off. It's kind of like the worst nightmare, but it's not your lashes. It's the coating that the, whoop, I messed up. Oh, it went over there. It's the coating that the tubing mascara puts on top to make your lashes look thicker and bigger. And yeah, I love this because it's got this like little star tip on the top, and I love that the most for like going into the corners and pushing the mascara up in the eyelashes. I have the straightest eyelashes and it's really hard for me to get a curl, and I don't like waterproof mascara, so I just kind of like push and push up like that. Just like look at the lashes though, you guys. Can you see? I mean, it's good stuff. I mean, I don't have, whose lashes are those? blush. We're using these little Jelly Tints by Milk makeup, and these stay on your skin, right? So be gentle with them. Don't be heavy-handed because they are stains. You can use them on your lips, but I like it on the cheeks. And then once we get that on there, we're going to set everything with powder. So remember, you put your cream and gel products on first. Look how pretty that is. And then set the whole thing. And as you can see, I'm getting really dewy, so I will probably have to go back in and set a little bit with more setting powder to get rid of where I want it to be matte and where I want the glow to come forward. Do you hear me? So yeah, that's so good. Look, I'm going to add on top of powder, blush. What am I going to use today? Ooh, I got a good idea. This is my cutest blush that I own. This is what you want to bring out of your bag when you're at a restaurant touching up. This is a Too Faced. Oh my gosh, look. That color though, beauty. Okay, so I'm going to just go in, make sure, just get a little excess of my brush off here. Tap, tap, tap. And then we're going to set that all. But I'm like glowing because I've put so many glow products on. I love it. Ooh. Ooh. See, this is where I get really happy. Makeup, girl, it's the best. But look at that. Look at that. As we get to the end of the makeup here, I like to go back in, matte out any places that don't need to be glowing to the gods. We know it's the T-zone, baby. We've been dealing with the T-zone since we were teenagers with freaking Clearasil. What was that tone? Was it Sea Breeze? Yeah, Sea Breeze. Do you guys remember Sea Breeze? Oh, that was the shit. That was the shit. It was burn when you put that shit on. Woo! We knew that was like, that is working. Sea Breeze. That and St. Ives, the apricot scrub, a little Noxzema. Girl, we were doing the most. We were doing the most in the 80s, or was that the 70s? Was that the 80s or the 70s? Who knows? I mean, ugh, I need to just like think about all the products I still love and use on the regular. But, woo, woo, woo. I was just thinking to myself, how come I don't have powder highlighters anymore? Like, I haven't been sent a powder highlighter in forever. So I busted out with, wait, what is this? This is not, no, that's, oh my gosh. Actually, this is a Patrick Top blush. Why haven't I been using these? Because they have a cream and a powder. Okay. So right, next time. Okay. So, oh my God, this is Artist Couture, you guys. This is OG. This is like 2019, okay? When we were glowing to the gods. Yes. I'm sorry, when I see a girl with like the glow, I already know she's my friend. You guys are OG Stung by Samantha fans or followers. You know that I end up every makeup look with the Makeup Forever HD powder. Apparently they came out with this just for what I'm using it for. Like I was like, thought I was like different using a foundation powder for under my eyes as my last step, but apparently I wasn't, and other people have been doing this, and they came out with a new product just for your under eyes, and I need it. I don't have it yet, but so I use a color way lighter, way lighter, and then I just go in and just brighten that shit up, okay? Because I love it. That's what she loves. If it gets a little crazy, you can go in with a big, well, I like to use my finger, but your skin will suck all that powder into it. And actually my blush needs a little extra. I think I'll need a little extra blush here. Highlighter. Now this is a different powder highlighter. I use this, it's very bright. This is the Moon Crush by Too Faced. This is like super light. I would never use that on my cheeks for my coloring. If you are very fair, it might work for you. I just use this as a highlighter on my nose with this little brush that I got years ago from Wet n Wild. They do a straight line down the center. If you know, you know. And that's it. Let's set the whole face. And we're going to be using a product that I'm like, what and where and who? This is the product I'm going to be using. This is Mami Wata by Edam, and it's ultra calming rescue mist. If you guys are not makeup girlies or you just want to look glowy, dewy, and gorgeous, and the name Mommy Wata, hello, you got me at Mommy Wata. Okay, so this brand. She is good. This is not a setting spray, but it is going to give you this gorgeous glow, and you can use it throughout the makeup process or with no makeup at all, or just as a refresher. And it's so god darn good right here, okay? We're getting to the end of the look, so I'm going to be using the Kiss Professional. This is $5 on Amazon, and it's my favorite. It's so much my favorite. In fact, I took an old YSL that I didn't like the color, depotted it, and put this in there. Yeah, it's the same. It is the same, okay? That's how much I love this stuff. Oh my gosh. But that's kind of sneaky. So I'm going to use it now. I'm just going to use it to go all over my lips and get the color out pretty much. So good. Look at that. Just got rid of all the color and then pat, 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 pat. This is a technique that I've used forever. You want to push the lipstick into your lips, okay? All right, now for lip liner today, I'm going to be using these. These are the line lifters from Maybelline. They are so good. There's another color that I have that I'm dying, but this is the color. Can she read it? Are you joking? Lip. Why brands do you put? Where's my magnifying glass? Why would you put something so small? I can't even. Oh, cross the line. Okay, but come on. Also, these are my Amazon store along with this shirt. Stung by Samantha under Readers. They're so cute, right? I know. You guys asked me about them, but yet, I don't know. I don't think you know where to shop the things. Okay, here. Line lifter and cross the line. And these are so good for lip liners, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and line. Let's line. Okay, so when I line my lips, I think of it more of a contour than an actual lip liner. So I'm just going to go a little bit over the top of that Cupid's bow. Now my lips are crooked and yours are probably crooked too, because that's just the way the body works. Okay, so I'm going to kind of even them out, but you can see this side is still kind of going up. So then I'll come down here and even that out, even though this side is so much higher, so I'll have to come down. And I'm not going to the end. I want to keep everything in the center. That's going to give me a more pouty look. And that, my friends, is what I'm looking for. And then you want to get a liner, like a blender brush, or you can use your finger, and we're going to start like blending out the liner. And the top, I kind of drag it down. So I used to do these types of videos live on TikTok, but it makes me so nervous because all the crazies. And I would like, even though I'm on HRT, I would start sweating. So I prefer them here on IG stories. They're not as fun, not as exciting, but literally I post like 1 minute after. Like this is happening as we speak at 3:13. So if you're watching live, it's probably like 3:15 when you see this. It's almost live. Okay, for gloss, I'm going to use the Maybelline Lifter Gloss, and this is in the color. Oh no, Ice. I can't even see that. All right, this is so beautiful. You guys are going to freak out. Maybelline, I'm sorry, you were like doing everything. Oh. All right, you guys, that's the lip liner from these two Maybelline Line Lifter products. Wow. I mean, wow, 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 wow. I love it. Now, if you want to blend a little bit more because you're like, Samantha, that's giving too much contour, but, you know, I don't know that I want to. I like the line around the lips. Let's take the hair out and finish this makeup look. I take my clips out at this point. They've been in my hair as my hair has dried naturally over this 1 hour video, which when I'm doing it without filming it, it only takes like 20 minutes. And yeah, it's just, I'm so fast. But when I'm filming, it's going to take an hour. And I like to chit chat with you guys. Okay, so the hair is out and pretty. I love it. Messy girl don't care. 90s rock and roll. Today, I'm going to be using the Better Not Younger Wake Up Call. I actually used this so much I broke the top of it, but I still am making it work. So I'm going to start by pulling the hair together like this and spritzing. Okay, that's what I like. And then flipping these out. So pulling these down and like flipping that out and then spraying. All right, guys, that is the end of the look. Did you like it? I hope you did. I will, again, put all of this on TikTok, edit it all into one video, and then you guys can shop in one place. All the things on Amazon, though, maybe I'll link those up separately, but that's a look, and I hope you liked it. And it's Wednesday. We made it through half the week. I'm so excited about tomorrow. I have great events coming up, and as you know, I post everything on Instagram stories, so you guys can follow me, because I know you love the vlog style, and I'm not super comfortable with bringing a camera out with me wherever I go, but when I go to events, I do like to document and, at least show you a little bit about what I'm doing in my life here in San Francisco as a full-time content creator. All right. Hope you liked it. Bye. I also want to show you in a different lightings because maybe you can see a little bit better. I mean, this is like giving all the up close and personal, but a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. And yeah, that's a look. Thank you.